Hello, Interior Alaska. Joe Cook here, getting you started for a sports-heavy weekend in the interior. Last night, the Fairbanks Ice Dogs dropped their second home series opener. It was the first meeting between the Coulee Region Chill and Fairbanks. In the first period, Chill introduced themselves with 2 goals under 5 minutes. Colton Walter thought he had a goal. It was clearly in, but the refs called it off. The Chill proceeded to score again for a 3-0 lead. Tough call there. Brett Gervais had an awkward goal. He hit Cam Blake off the Chill, and then the puck goes airborne, and it gets Adam Carlson for the score. Walter got one that counted in the second period for a 3-2 game, but Mac Jansen scores his second goal to make it 4-2, and Carlson shut out the Dogs in the third for a 4-2 win. Both teams back in the dip at 7:30 tonight. And the Patriot Pride Field will be the site of North Pole's first round playoff game. They take on the Ketchikan Kings in this 2 versus 4 seed Southeastern Conference playoff matchup. It will be interesting what the Kings try to do. The last time these teams met, North Pole walloped them 61-6, with the JV team playing most of the second half. The Patriots are playing some good football as of late with victories over West Valley and the Mayor's Bowl win over Lathrop. They're on a 5-game winning streak, and ironically, it started with that blowout of the Kings. However, the Patriots aren't taking them lightly.
It's definitely clear that Ketchikan is not going to come up here just to lay down. You know, they're going to come up here and play football. So, and they've improved over the season. They've got some other players back that we didn't play the first time. So it's definitely going to be a different game for us, and it's a great. We accept the challenge.
We're just getting prepared. How they're getting better, and we just want to win. I'm just keep thinking about that state championship. Just want to get it.
Your senior year, you really take each game really big and be like, I only got a few more of these. When someone else makes the tackle, everyone on the defense, the whole offensive line just gets hyped. Everybody does. It's a fun thing, and I'm really excited where this program's going.
And tomorrow at 1 o'clock, the Monroe Rams host their first playoff game in 5 years. Monroe forced a 3-way tie for first in the Greatland Conference with a 5-1 record after defeating Nikiski last week 37-27. A coin flip determined the seeding. It was all tails all day. That's how the Rams got in the top seed. And now they play Barrow. Monroe beat the Whalers on homecoming 51-8. This won't be the same Whalers. They have senior quarterback Jesse Sanchez back under center, a receiver with size, and another lineman. Monroe has been resting up and conditioning this week as 13 players are slated to play. The small numbers may amaze us, but with this successful season, it's just natural to them.
Coach conditioned us really well, and we've been preparing for this whole season, and it's great.
It's been a pretty good week at practice. We've just been working on the basic stuff, catching passes, blocking, and just trying to do everything right.
The game plan, we got to key off their best players and make sure they don't make any big plays. And I mean, same as last time, just execute our plays and come out with an intensity, just like every other game, and do our thing.
I don't think anybody's taking it lightly, and they know how huge it can be if we can win it. You know, they know what the outcome means. They'll keep their feet on the earth and play their best game, and whatever turns out turns out.
And the All-Rail Belt Conference Awards were released today. Lathrop had 18 total players with 6 on the first, second teams, and honorable mentions. West Valley had 5 first-teamers as well, and 6 on the second team and 6 honorable mentions. Colony quarterback Bryce Niver was Offensive Player of the Year, and Wasilis Cash McGregor was Defensive Player of the Year. Knights head coach Brian McIntosh was Coach of the Year, and Chris Seminario of Lathrop was Kick Returner of the Year, and the Malamutes Luke Baylash was Assistant Coach of the Year. For the full list of the All-Rail Belt teams and the Southeastern Conference teams, just go to webcenter11.com. It will be a Nanac-heavy sports weekend. The UAF cross-country teams will have their last meet of the regular season in Bellingham, Washington for the 40th Annual Western Cross Country Classic. 7 schools will run. The men are coming off their first GNAC win in program history in the SMU Invitational. The women's team, which almost won as well, coming in second. Freshman class led them. Callie Stryker and Dorothy O'Donnell placed second at the SMU meet. And all weekend at 9 a.m., the Nanac Rifle teams, they start their season against NC State and Ole Miss in the E.F. Horton Rifle Range. The hockey team plays Quinnipiac tomorrow at 4 o'clock in the Kendall on Saturday. And the volleyball team will be packing the patty for their game against UAA, which starts at 7 on Saturday night. And after all that, the Ice Dogs take on the Coulee Region Chill in Game 3 of their home series for a 7:30 showdown at the Dip. And finally, tonight we have the play of the week. This one going to a senior, West Valley's Brendan Williams, breaking tackles and sprinting down the sideline. And last week's loss to Colony that ended Wolfpack season. But Williams had one more highlight for West Valley. Let us know what the play of the week is on the next I-5, the interior top 5 plays on Monday at the end of the sports weekend recap. And that's all I got, but a quick note, the Nanics are leading 3-0 in the second period over Air Force, and West is up 42-0 over Lathrop, and Allison is tied with Nikiski 20-20 at halftime. I'll have all that coming up in the Sports Nightcap with also highlights from Friday night sports action. Mike Schultz is next with your full weather forecast, and we'll catch you next time.